Hey guys, SSR here. So it's been a little while since I made a video, especially about silver, but I thought I'd make this video for new stackers. I have friends and sometimes family. Most of the time the family already knows, like probably more than they want to know about silver and how I feel about it. So anyway, this would be for friends or a new stacker, and if you agree, let me know in the comments if you agree with what I'm about to say about stacking silver, and if you don't agree, let me know. That's cool too. But I know when I first started stacking, probably the first pieces I got are these up here. And as a new stacker, that's probably what I would suggest. Start with some of these companies like SD Bullion, Silver Bull, Silver Gold Bull. Is that what it is? Silver. That's SD Bullion. Silver Gold Bull. Yeah. So these guys had deals, and I think they still do. If your first order from them, you get it at spot, and that was a pretty good deal. So that was some of my first silver that I ever bought, was these bars, and 10 ounce, and a 5 ounce. And I probably could have got more. You know, you can, anyway, you can get more of it like that if you want to, but that's where I started. And I think there's probably, you know, there might be a lot of new stackers out there that don't know where to start. You know, what should I buy first? Well, let's talk about what I wouldn't buy first. I wouldn't buy premium stuff. You know, I wouldn't buy, you know, the Virgin Island Archangel, you know, premium stuff, slabbed. Higher, more expensive stuff. These for a while was pretty high, the Libertads, and I think they've come down now, but they were pretty high. Benjis, you know, $50 graded in an NGC or a PCGS slabbed, higher premiums, you know. I wouldn't be buying that. Now you might start buying some of these now again, Silver Eagles, but I probably wouldn't even start with that. How about a $50 Walking Liberty? I probably wouldn't start with that, and I'll explain why in just a minute. And Morgans, I definitely wouldn't start with these, because these things are faked a lot. Even the American Silver Eagles are faked. There's a lot of fakes out there, and you can sure end up with some of them if you're not careful. Morgans, I got a Morgan, fake Morgan in my fish tank right now. I throw it in there. I gave a guy at a pawn shop, I don't know, $2 or $3 for it, because I didn't have a fake example that I'm aware of. I hope I don't. So I wouldn't mess with Morgans, and you're going to pay a premium for them. So if you're going to, when you first get started, you want to kind of get the feel of it, you know, handle some of this silver, and maybe you, I don't know, maybe you mess with silver a little bit and you don't like messing with silver. You decide, you know what, I'd rather stack gold, you know, and that's totally possible. But until you kind of mess with it a little bit and get the feel of it, you know, and know what it feels like. Now 10 ounces, that may be hard for some to just, you know, go in your first purchase 10 ounces, you know. That'd be like right now, spot $23. I haven't looked at it today, this afternoon. I know this morning it come back up, so it's 23 something. So, you know, 10 ounces of that, that's $230, you know, for 10 ounces. Same thing with that one, 10 ounces. And if you can get some 5 ounces, that'd be half. But that's what I would start with, you know, especially if you can get it from a reputable company, comes to your door, you know what I mean? And you know it's going to be real silver from SD Bullion, any of the big guys, you know. So that's where I would start, right here. But now if you can't afford to buy 10 ounces or 5 ounces at a time, start with regular silver, 90%. You know, the Benjis, they're not faked too much, I don't think. I haven't heard of anybody really finding a bunch of fake Benjis, you know. And you can tell if you start handling them. You can tell by the way they sound, you know. They just got that sound to them, you know. And you can feel it, like it feels slicker for whatever reason. And it has the ting. Well,
it's done.
Oh, dinner's done. Okay, well, so anyway, I would start with something like that, Benjis, or even 1964 quarters, you know. Those aren't fake too much that I know of. And they're still pretty easy to come by. You can get those, or some dimes. Start with some of these. There's some old wore out mercury dimes, you know. Get you some of those. You kind of get the feel of them, you know. That's where I would start. I wouldn't start with any of this premium stuff. I would go to the big companies, and if they had that deal where you could get 10 ounces free as a new buyer, I'd get that, or 5, not free, 10 ounces free. Boy, don't we wish. 10 ounces at spot as a new buyer, that's what I would go with, is get some of that. But if you can't afford these, then go to your pawn shop, and they'll wheel and deal with you, you know. If they sell very much constitutional junk, whatever, they'll wheel and deal with you on this stuff a little bit. Or your LCS, if you got a local coin store, coin shop, you know, they probably got quite a bit of this stuff. I think it's coming back now. There's more of it available now. For some reason, there for a while there wasn't a lot of it available. Probably people were buying it up, but they're not making any more of this either. So one of these days, it's gonna be hard to find a Benji, you know, a 1949 slicked out Philadelphia. Anyway, that's just my take on it. That's what I think. That's where I would start. I've never made a video about new stackers, you know, what I would do today. That's what I did then. I started with these, and I don't know, because I really didn't know about this stuff here, you know. I didn't know. How do you know if it's fake or not? These fakes are getting good. You can get Morgans now that will weigh the correct weight even, so the diameter or the thickness is going to be off, you know. The only way to truly test them is a density test, you know. You set it in a glass of water, you know, measure the water density. Or they got the Sigma machine that'll tell you, but they put a little bit of silver on top, and it just reads the outside of it, and it thinks it's silver. So you'll see them sometimes. I've heard of guys that drilling holes in some stuff, bars and stuff, to make sure it's actually silver, not just coated. But anyway, that's my take on it. You guys have been stacking for a while. If I'm right, let me know. If I'm wrong, let me know. Tell me what you think. But anyway, that's my take on it. I appreciate y'all stopping by. I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers out there. Apparently I've gotten a bunch of new subscribers from South Africa. I don't know what's going on there, but it's all good. So Anyway, I know you guys over in South Africa collect gold and silver. But anyway, let me know what you think on it, and that's what I would do. So y'all stay safe and God bless.